Hey there, my body shop friend. It's Dave Luehr here from Elite Body Shop Solutions. Listen, Luehr's Auto Body back in 1992, I had just added a second building. I'd hired more employees. And then the thing that always seems to happen when you take big risks like this happened. The work dried up. I was out of work, right? Back then, most shops' only form of marketing was something we called the yellow pages. Do you remember those? I remember the sales lady that sold me the half-page ad. She said, for only $1,500 a month, you can buy a half-page ad and get first-page representation in front of your competition. And I thought, surely this will make the customers line up outside the door. But at the rate I was going, I would soon be wondering how I was going to pay the yellow page bill every month. Back then, they actually turned your phone off, or at least your phone number, if you couldn't pay it. Then I heard about this guy up in Portland, Oregon, who is marketing to insurance agents using this amazing new tool. You know what it was? It was called Post-it notepads. Only this guy figured out how to put his shop's name right on the notepad. I thought surely this would bring me tons of work, right? I couldn't wait for those overpriced Post-it notes to arrive. Then the boxes arrived, right? I had my notepads. I went straight to Dunkin' Donuts and bought boxes and boxes of donuts. And then I set out to do the scary work of calling on insurance agents. Now, sometimes they were friendly. I found some who immediately asked me to leave. As scared as I was, I just kept going. I kept doing it. I must have been stupid because it wasn't working, yet I kept delivering those doggone notepads and those Dunkin' Donuts for months, right? Then it happened. I got a job. I got an actual repair job. It was a referral from a guy named Frank Prince, right? A farmer's agent in Salem, Oregon, and then another, and then another, and then another. And before you know it, I had more work than I could handle. So you know what I did? I stopped. No more donuts. No more notepads. Besides, I was far too busy to be traipsing around the countryside delivering donuts and notepads. I guess my job here is done, I thought, right? So for you watching, does this sound kind of like your marketing strategy? To market when you're slow and then stop when you get busy? It was mine, and I'll tell you, it damn near put me out of business, right? Back then, we had a name for this, right? Right? That was our sales, up and down, up and down. But back then, we called it feast or famine. It was like, that's just the way it's supposed to be. It's either feast or famine. And guess what? A lot of you, I believe, are still using this faulty thinking. Market and advertise when it gets slow and then stop when you get busy. Well, a lot of you guys are busy right now, and I'm super happy about that, and I hope it continues. But you need to understand something. Marketing needs to be done all the time. It's kind of like a flywheel, right? What do you think of that drawing? I just whipped that up myself, right? But marketing needs to be done like a flywheel. It takes tremendous energy to get this thing moving. You know, in my case back at Luehr's Auto Body, you know, back in those days, it took about 6 months or so just to get things moving, right? And that's only if I wasn't doing anything stupid like spending $1,500 a month on yellow page ads. But the good news is that once you get the marketing flywheel moving, right, it has momentum. It then only needs a little push now and then and to get you all the customers you ever want, right? So I hope you keep this marketing flywheel concept in mind over the next few weeks as I continue to introduce some other marketing ideas that you can use to keep this momentum going so you don't need to worry about that jagged landscape of the feast or famine, right? And if you need help, we're always here to help you. Just visit us at elitebodyshopsolutions.com. Guys, I'm Dave Luehr. Super happy to be here with you today. We'll see you again next week for Elite's Body Shop Management Tip of the Week. We'll see you then.